Crystal Gayle, a voice soft as silk, eyes that spoke, and hair so iconic it defined an era of shimmering country pop. For over 50 years, she was never just a singer. She carried the heartbeat of Appalachia, the longing for a humble Kentucky home, and a tenderness woven into every note. From a coal-dusted house in Paintsville to stages in Nashville, Los Angeles, and London, Crystal turned hardship into melody, sorrow into solace, and her voice into a bridge connecting millions. More than a vocalist, she stood at the fragile line between traditional country and modern pop. With "Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue," she showed the world that the aches of the heart could shine light. But behind the glow were wounds that never fully healed. Born Brenda Gayle Webb on January 9, 1951, in Paintsville, Kentucky, she was the youngest of 8, raised in poverty by a coal miner father. When he died when she was 8, her childhood ended, but music became her refuge. Singing before she could walk, Crystal found safety in melody, letting her soft yet resilient voice rise above hardship. Her sister, Loretta Lynn, offered a path out of poverty, but also cast a long shadow. Crystal was always Loretta's little sister until, at 16, she stepped onto the Grand Ole Opry stage to sing in Loretta's place. Her performance of Ribbon of Darkness revealed her alone, fragile yet unbreakable, carrying all her pain and hope in one voice. After high school, she signed with Decca Records. Even her name had to change. Brenda became Crystal Gayle, a soft, luminous identity for a singer determined to forge her own story. Early singles drew comparisons to Loretta, but Crystal's gentle, haunting style was the beginning of a career that would transform country music. In the studio, Crystal often wondered if her talent was real or just an echo of her sister's. Every article reminded her she was Loretta Lynn's little sister, a shadow she struggled to escape. Then, in 1974, everything changed. Crystal left Decca for United Artists Records, a move that was both professional and personal liberation. There, producer Alan Reynolds saw her as an artist in her own right. "Don't sing like Loretta, sing like yourself," he told her, and for the first time, she could be truly Crystal. Her early recordings with Reynolds, Restless, Wrong Road, Again This Is My Year for Mexico, introduced a softer, smoother voice that was elegant, modern, and unmistakably her own. By 1976, I'll Get Over You hit #1 on the country charts. Crystal had stepped out of the shadows, proving her life was not just an appendix to someone else's legend. But the real breakthrough came in 1977 with Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. Originally meant for Shirley Bassey, Crystal recorded it in a single magical take, pouring every loss and longing into the melody. The song became a cultural phenomenon. #1 on country charts, #2 on the Billboard Hot 100, a Grammy winner, and a global hit. Crystal transformed from Loretta's little sister to an international star, a rare crossover artist who moved effortlessly between country and pop. From 1977 to the mid-1980s, she became the soul of country pop. Soft, radiant, elegant, yet never weak. Hits like Talking in Your Sleep and Half the Way made her voice the soundtrack of homes, cars, and hearts everywhere. On stage, she captivated audiences with her grace and iconic floor-length hair, her presence alone silencing rooms. Guided by Alan Reynolds, Crystal redefined country music, softening its edges and blending pop into it. She laid the groundwork for artists like Shania Twain, Faith Hill, and Martina McBride. Her duets, like You and I with Eddie Rabbitt, became timeless classics, while her voice expanded into jazz, nostalgia, inspirational music, and American standards. Wherever it flowed, it carried clarity, emotion, and elegance. Crystal Gayle didn't just succeed, she reshaped a genre, showing the world that gentleness could be powerful, and that a soft voice could leave an unforgettable mark. Crystal Gayle's journey is studded with awards: Grammy, American Music Awards, CMA Awards, ACM Awards, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and induction into the Grand Ole Opry in 2017. Yet what earned her true respect wasn't accolades. It was the way she kept her heart soft in a tough industry. No scandals, No battles for attention, just gentleness that inspired an entire generation of women in country music. During her peak, Crystal wasn't just a musician. She embodied a way of living, gentle yet strong, soft yet resilient. Her lifelong love with Bill Gatsimos, whom she met in high school, anchored her. Bill became her husband, manager, and steady presence, allowing her to focus on music while raising two children, Catherine and Christos, with a grounded private family life. Even now, she lives simply in Nashville, enjoying family, quiet routines, and reflecting on the legacy of her sister, Loretta Lynn. Though her life had no scandals, her private tragedies, losing her father, living in Loretta's shadow, and losing her sister, infuse every note she sings. Crystal's legacy isn't just in awards or records. It's in how her luminous, soft voice softened country music, bridged it to pop, and touched the hearts of listeners. A voice as clear as Appalachian spring water, as deep as memory, and as enduring as hope. Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue was more than a hit. It showed the power of subtlety. Crystal's gentle, emotional voice changed Nashville, opening space for female artists like Shania Twain and Faith Hill to break old molds. Her influence went beyond music. Her floor-length hair became an icon of resilience, and her quiet strength proved an artist could shine without scandal or noise. Her lasting legacy is in the hearts of listeners. For 5 decades, she did one thing above all: she sang with a true heart. Rolling Stone named her one of the 100 greatest country artists, CMT listed her among the 40 most influential women, and the Grand Ole Opry eventually honored her. Today, Crystal lives peacefully in Wabash, Indiana, with her husband Bill, children, and grandchildren. Christos even co-produced her final album, You Don't Know Me, a gift to fans. After Loretta Lynn's passing, she retreated further into privacy, performing on her own terms. Her silver hair and warm voice now carry decades of love, loss, and resilience, singing to honor life, memories, and quiet comfort. Crystal Gayle's story is one of extraordinary strength. From poverty, loss, and life in the shadow of her sister, to superstardom and heartbreak, she chose gentleness over harshness, melody over anger. She survived storms without losing the tender heart that defined her. Her music, her life, and her legacy remind us that true power lies not in noise, but in honesty, resilience, and a voice that speaks to the soul. When we hear, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue, we hear more than a song. We hear youth, we hear sorrow, we hear comfort, and above all, we hear a woman who lived with grace, strength, and a gentleness the world rarely deserves. Crystal Gayle didn't just sing. She gave the world a way to feel, to heal, and to hope. Drop a heart in the comments to honor the woman who sang through storms so the rest of us could find peace. And subscribe to follow more stories of lives that are as beautiful as they are hard-won.